guys, welcome back to my channel. You're watching Courtney, and I know it has been a very, very long time since I've been on this channel. It's been honestly about a year, and I sincerely apologize for that. There's really not much explanation other than the fact
that I just started college and I was adjusting for all of that. My first year was very hectic and busy, and then I had a good job to pay off my loan.
life happened. I've been getting a lot of questions regarding how I edit my YouTube videos and if I could basically make a video explaining how I edit my YouTube videos or just to make a tutorial on how to edit YouTube videos. My style is very simple. I don't do a whole lot of crazy stuff in my editing. Before anybody asks, yes, I'm wearing a shirt, which I've been getting a lot of questions asking if I could explain or show a tutorial on how I edit my YouTube videos. So that is what I'm going to be doing today. I'm not gonna make this intro too long because this video is probably gonna take a little while. Typically when I edit, it takes a couple hours. I'm gonna try and make this video short, sweet, and simple and just show you guys like the basics of simple things. When it comes to editing, everybody finds their own editing style, so that's just something that you have to work on your own and kind of play around with. So yeah, let's jump right on into the video. I'm gonna be using iMovie to edit. It's the same across all three platforms, iPad, Mac, and iPhone. It costs $4.99, or at least it used to. Now it's just on every single device that you get from Apple. I'm literally just clicking through all the different things. I personally like the Mac version best because it has a lot more to offer in transitions and backgrounds, definitely in titles. Audio is pretty much the exact same. You have your basic sound effects that are already built into the app, or you can access your own music through iTunes or through your files if you download anything. So yeah, that's pretty much iMovie as a whole, whether it's iPad, iPhone, or MacBook, Mac, whatever. Okay. So this is the video that I'm going to be using to edit. It's literally one that I just shot yesterday of me doing my makeup. I don't know how to do makeup, so it is what it is. But this is basically just the video that I'm going to be using. I've already gone in and muted it, which you can do by clicking on the sound icon and literally just tapping it. Tapping a little box, it just mutes the whole video for you right off the bat. And I did that because I was listening to music and watching YouTube videos while shooting it. And to be honest with you, I just really don't feel like dealing with the YouTube police and getting copyrighted. It's just extra. So yeah, the very first thing that I do with any video is go ahead and pick my starting point. So I get rid of initial movements that I don't like. I get rid of initial sounds that I don't like. I get rid of breathing, all of that type of thing. All that, it's gotta go. That's basically the first thing that I do with any YouTube video is just go in and split and break apart the video into all of the individual clips that I like, all the individual clips that I want to keep, that I want to basically have in my final product. Whatever I don't want in my final product, whether it be noises or pauses or mistakes that I might make while talking, because believe it or not, nobody shoots a perfect YouTube video the first time, or really any time through. So you end up having multiple cuts being stitched together by cutting and breaking apart videos. That's really just how the YouTube world and the YouTube universe works, especially in editing. So yeah, breaking apart is very easy. If you're in a mobile version, there's a bar at the bottom of the screen. It'll say split. You literally just hit split and it splits the video, and there's a transition in between the two, which you can remove. And if you're on the Mac or MacBook version, it's just Command B, or if you right click on the trackpad, there's also a split option. So there's definitely multiple ways to do that. The way that I personally do it is just to hit Command B, because it's just easier for me that way. So I'm literally just going to fast forward through all of the cuts and breaks, splits, whatever you want to call it, all of the edits that I made, and I'll just go ahead on a little spiel and talk about iMovie a little bit for you guys. So iMovie is probably one of the easiest editors to use in my opinion. It's very user-friendly, very beginner-friendly, very easy to learn on. If you're looking to learn how to use any type of editor, I highly recommend that you use iMovie first, just because it is so easy to use and so easy to learn as well. So if you can learn iMovie, you can pretty much learn any other platform, or at least it'll be easier for you because most platforms work just about the same. iMovie tends to have a little issue during editing and playback while you're editing, in the fact that it does tend to lag a little bit. This does not mean that your final product or the video that you want to upload will have lag in it. It's just, I guess, a file size issue maybe, and the fact that the app lags. It's definitely not the worst lag that I've ever experienced using an editor. I don't remember the name of the other editor that I had. That one I technically downloaded illegally. Oops. But yeah, that one literally had the worst lag, but all of like the editing and all, it really was a great platform, but it just lagged so much and it was so annoying. So iMovie is definitely great to start on and great to use if you're not looking to spend a ton of money, because I know Final Cut Pro is about $300 and something, and if you're not looking to spend a big buck, I definitely recommend to just go ahead and use what's already on your computer, because it does the exact same thing. So the very first thing that I'm going to do as soon as I am done editing this video in its entirety, meaning that I've already gone ahead and made all the cuts, is I'll watch the whole video through to see if there's any areas that I want to do any extra editing to. So extra editing would be adding filters, adding music, zoom in, zoom out, all of that type of things. So with this, I'm going to want to blow up one part of the video. You can do that by hitting crop to fill, but if you ever wanted to make anything increase in size and decrease in size continuously, you can use Ken Burns for that. But for this specifically, for crop to fill, you literally will just drag from any corner, make the square the size that you want to emphasize, and then you can drag it to the part of the video that you want to bring attention to. So for me, I want to bring attention to the part where I kind of do a, I don't know, type movement. So I'm just going to go there, cut that right there, and then we're going to hit crop to fill, drag to the portion size that I want, pull that little new created square right over that section, and then voila. And this is what it ends up looking like. It's not that hard. Same thing for Ken Burns, same thing for pretty much anything else. So another thing that if you've ever seen my intro video, you know that there's a kind of mirror effect in there. And to do that, you can literally just duplicate the clip that you want to have a mirror effect on. You then drag the duplicated clip over the original, and you can go to filters. Again, this is very simple. You just go to filters and you will hit flipped, which is right there. So yep, you'll hit flipped, and then there's two little squares on the side. You're gonna hit those, and then you can hit split screen. And what this does is literally just cuts both pieces in half, so that way it gives you a mirror effect. Again, very, very simple stuff here, people. It's very easy to learn. Among other things that you can do in iMovie, you can edit multiple clips at the same time by selecting them all. Again, easy, Control Command and hit all the clips. Make them all the same, whether it's volume, whether it's a filter, whether it's a transition, whatever you want, you can make it all the same. Other than basic editing tips, adding music is very important. You can go to YouTube Studio on youtube.com and hit audio library. This gives you access to tons of uncopyrighted music. And if you just want to avoid the YouTube police in general, I highly recommend that you use this library. So once you download any type of music, you can find it in audio. All you have to do is click it, drag it down. You can shift it to the front of the video. You can also go to the end of the video and cut it to match the ending. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. And that's it. My lighting is definitely trash now because it's super early. I started recording this video at 6 a.m. So yeah, I hope that you guys find this video helpful. If you do, give it a like. If you have any more questions, just drop them down in the comments. Yeah, hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. All right, bye.